Hello my beautiful bearded friends. So today we're going to talk about how much beard balm you should be using and everything you need to know about beard balm. If you're new to this channel, please remember to subscribe and hit that bell notification. And also this video is based on a massive article about beard balm. Everything you need to know, all of the frequently asked questions that appear online. So go to beardgrowingpro.com and go into the search bar and type how to apply beard balm, and a massive article will show up which will give you everything you need to know. It's like the ultimate guide of using and applying beard balm. Let's get right into it. So I am rocking a nude beard at the moment. It's been washed this morning, it's been conditioned, it's been blow dried straight, but as you can see there is no product in it. It's a little bit kind of fuzzy around the edges. There's no beard oil, there's no nothing. So let's talk about how you apply beard balm and how much to use. So this is my DIY beard balm. If you want to know how to make it, go check out my other video. And I love making my own. It's super easy, super cheap. But look, this is how I use it. So it's up to you whether or not you apply beard oil first. Sometimes I don't use beard oil, sometimes I do, but we'll talk about that and the kind of order of things in more detail in a moment. But I just want to show you how much to use. Okay, so for a beard this long, I recommend about like a pea to a hazelnut-sized amount of beard balm. Okay, so here it is, and all you do is scoop out as much as you need. And so that's how much I'm using. So it's about, let's have a look, yeah, a pea to a small hazelnut sized amount of beard balm. Now the thing is, this beard balm is relatively old, so it's nice and soft. It's been opened a load of times. There's a good amount of shea butter in there, but your beard balm may be harder. It may have more wax, and I like beard balms that have more wax in it. So yes, you may have to warm it up. It won't always, or it may not be this easy to scoop out. So if I have something that's a little bit harder, I just use a simple like pen or the end of like some tweezers or something just to scoop it out. And they also got little wooden spoons you can buy to scoop it out. Anyway, this amount, it's very easy. You know, I put it in the palm of my hand and I rub it until it is a consistent sort of film all over my hands. And after I've got there, this is the process that I use. So it's all nice and easy and sort of evenly distributed. Smells like peppermint, yum yum. And then I go lightly over the very surface of the beard. Like this. So remember how much you should use. It's a pea to a hazelnut-sized amount. And really less is more pretty much all the time with beard balm. Then I go up underneath, like this, always working towards the chin. Okay, so we're starting to get most of this off my hands, but now I work the fingertips just inside a little bit, just in the sort of problem areas. I have problems sort of like on the edges here, so I'll get the little bits that are left over on the palms and I'll work it up into that area a little bit more. So then I've got the surface of the beard covered, I've got the underside covered, and now I'm working the fingertips to get a little bit more deep into the skin. And I'm even aiming, you know, to get a little bit on the skin, because that's a great place to put it. It's shea butter, they've got great benefits for your skin and hair, but we'll talk about those in a moment. Okay, once I've kind of applied it, there's a two-step process that I go through. The first one is a very light comb with a wide or narrow. So I'll start with wide and I'll brush down into the shape that I want the beard to fall into. And so you'll hopefully see that the frizziness has been cut down. I forgot to do the mustache. So if you need to do a little bit more, take a little bit more, put it in and apply it to the mustache. So I am using my fingertips here to work it into the surface and the base of the mustache. There we are, there we are. And that now is an even application of beard balm. So I just used a tiny amount. I use the wide toothed comb to go over the top like this. And then I've got an option. If you've only got a plastic comb, that's fine. You can use the smaller, the narrower toothed part, and you can go very lightly over the top. Now, I don't push this deep into the beard. That's what the wide section is for. So I just go over very lightly over the very top. Okay, so that's one option. But the thing I like is this ball bristle brush, soft, natural, and once again, not working into the depths of the beard, but just working the very outside and just pushing those kind of frayed, those splaying hairs, the wild ones that stick out, pushing that back in to the beard so that it kind of lays nice and flat, a little bit of a spruik underneath. And there we have it. That is everything I do. The reason I use this is because it's natural hair, but it also kind of just helps absorb the kind of extra little bits. You know, it helps distribute it, I guess, much, much better than just rubbing it in with your fingers and your the palms of your hands. So there we are. That's in now. Oh, it already feels like just running my hands over the top. I normally do this in a mirror. I've got the camera screen at the moment, but there we are. That is how much beard balm you should apply and how to apply it. Doesn't take long and it makes your beard shiny, awesome. Now let's look at the benefits. So the benefits are that shea butter, you know, is so great. It gets absorbed into the skin. It's got a load of fatty acids and vitamins that really nourish the hairs. Now the great thing about balm is that it stays on your hair for a reasonable amount of time. Now I've only just applied it, but over the next half hour, it will absorb into the hair and into my skin and give me all those awesome benefits. And it's really the fatty acids in the shea butter that's, you know, when it's squeezed out, the nut is squeezed. It produces this wonderful butter. Cocoa as well is a fantastic thing. So if you're looking for a great beard balm, I'd recommend looking for one with shea butter or cocoa butter. There's also a few other butters in there as well, but shea, that's the winner. It provides a lovely shine. It conditions the hair and the skin, and the great thing is it stops kind of itchiness because it makes the hair soft, it conditions it, and it stops beard druff. You know, if making sure that if your beard is flaky and weird and gross, making sure you do that finger trick and working it to the real sort of base of the hairs, that will help condition your skin and stop your skin being dry and flaky. No one likes beard druff. Another big component there is a carrier oil in a balm. The carrier oil is kind of like a beard oil, so I use jojoba and coconut oil, and that sits in the balm, and it also has got all the extra amazing benefits of using oil as well. And then you have wax, and the wax there, the natural beeswax in a beard balm, is really there to provide hold. You know, it sits on the outside of the beard, and it just helps tuck everything in, provide a tiny bit of hold. There's not too much wax. If you find you need more hold, you can buy a beard wax or a mustache wax, but beard balm has got a little bit of wax in there to help you provide that extra bit of control over, say, something like a beard oil. And the final thing is essential oils. So they can be antibacterial and antimicrobial. So you're looking at tea tree oil, peppermint, eucalyptus, sandalwood, like cedar, all these oils, they're amazing. But I choose the ones that I like the smell of. If you've got acne or something like that, choose one for therapeutic effects that's got the, you know, antibacterial kind of properties. But really, you're just looking to use a tiny bit of essential oils that you can drop in. And yeah, it makes the beard balm taste, not taste, well, maybe it does make it taste good, but it makes it smell awesome. And you'll be smelling that, you know, throughout the course of the day. So that's why you use it. Those are the benefits, and it's incredible. So, like I said, this video is based on a massive blog article. So go to beardgrowingpro.com, type in beard balm, and you should end up with this article. And I've got how much to use for different lengths. Oh, that's probably a good thing to cover now, is that for different lengths, what I would do is start always with a pea to a hazelnut amount, and then just keep it going. You know, like add a little bit more if you wish. Add a little bit more if you find that you need like a little bit of coverage, but you'll know. So how often you should use beard balm is completely up to you. It is completely safe and okay to use every single day. As long, and this is the thing, the wax component in the beard balm doesn't come out, doesn't get absorbed into the skin or the hair. And so if you're using beard balm every day, you've got to make sure that you shampoo your beard every 2 to 3 days. Otherwise you'll end up with just a massive amount of leftover wax in your beard, and it will start sort of like making your beard look heavy and greasy. And we certainly don't want that. So it's absolutely fine to use every single day. Personally, I will use a combination of beard oil most days, and then if I want a little bit more hold, or I find my beard isn't kind of behaving the way I want it to, I'll use a beard balm. And on rare occasions, I'll use the two together. That's if I'm giving a presentation, or if I'm, doing a very public thing and I just want my beard to look that extra bit awesome. I will apply beard oil, and then I'll apply beard balm afterwards, and it will keep it all nice and slick and together. But when you first apply beard oil, just wait like 15 minutes before applying the balm. Just give that oil enough time to soak in just a little bit. I think that's the little trick there. You can use it straight one after the other, but I always find that just giving a little bit of a break in between means I know how much I'm applying and I know how my beard is reacting to both products separately, which is why I mainly don't end up using beard balm most days. I'll use one or the other. So does beard balm go off? No, it doesn't go bad as long as you store it properly. So the main component in here is shea butter or some sort of butter and wax. Now, beard wax, or sort of like beeswax, natural wax will sit for ages as long as you don't sort of like put it in extremes of temperature or extremely humid environments. Or in direct sunlight. So those are the three things that really sort of destroy wax. But importantly, the shea butter will stay stable for a very long time as long as you make sure you don't open and close this or leave it open for a massive amount of time. We don't want oxygen and moisture getting into that shea butter because it will end up sort of degrading it. It can go off, but it can go many, many months, like 6 months, years even, if when you buy it, you just close it up. Each time you use it, you close it tightly, you keep it out of direct sunlight, and you stop it from going to the extremes of temperatures. A cool cupboard will make this last for a very, very long time. My beard balms always last me at least 6 months to a year. I make a massive batch, close them all up, put them in the cupboard, and then when I'm ready to use them, I pull them out. And I do notice that as I'm using it more and more, it will soften a little bit. And I think that's the moisture getting into the shea butter and into the product that I've created. But yeah, does it go bad? It can do, but no, if you treat it properly and stay away from those three things, your beard balm will last a long time in that cupboard, in the cool cupboard that you decide to put it in. All right, so I've got loads more questions answered at beardgrowingpro.com/how much beard balm to use. So go check that out. Go to the Beard Growing Pro website and check out this massive article. I've answered nearly every question there is to answer about beard balm, so I'd love for you to check that out. Remember to subscribe to this channel if you are new to it. I share everything to do with beard tips, growing, maintenance, product reviews, all of that stuff. So I would love to share that knowledge with you. And good luck growing your beard, and I shall see you in the next video.